What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and today I'm going to be talking about something that most truck drivers, most people getting into the industry struggle with. But first, before I get to that, like I said, my name is Tyler Freed. This is the Living Freed channel. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned until the end of this video. I would really appreciate it if you would do that. Right now, I'm on a 30-minute break, so I figured I would make a video about something that was really important to me about the trucking industry, or about getting into the trucking industry before I got in. This was one of the major factors for me before I got into the trucking industry. And I've already made a video about this before, but that was a long time ago. It didn't get that many views, and now that I have more subscribers than I used to, I figured I would make a video about it once again. And that is the topic of health out here as an over-the-road truck driver. I'm just going to share with you about like how I stay healthy over the road and how I think this would be beneficial to people to maybe consider when they come out over the road. So this video is really for drivers who are thinking about, or people who are thinking about getting into the trucking industry, or drivers that have gotten in but they're struggling with their health out here on the road. It is really tough. If you do not watch it, you can really lose your health out here as an over-the-road truck driver. You can lose your health really as a truck driver in general, because even if you're local or regional and you're getting home more, you still do work that 11 hours a day, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours a day. So it's not like just because you go home, it doesn't mean that you're still eating good. It doesn't mean that you're still working out enough, right? So this was the major factor for me. Like, I told my wife, I told myself, like, whenever I get into the trucking industry, the way I will come off of over the road, the only thing really that will make me come off of over the road is if my health gets out of control, right? So I wanted to do it as long as I possibly could and still maintain my health, still be physically fit, so that when I do come off of over the road, I could actually get back into the gym more often like I used to. Now, to be frank, like before I got into the trucking industry, I played hockey growing up. Like, I was in shape all the time, right? I played hockey, I played football, basketball, I played all the sports. So I was used to working out all the time. And not everybody that comes into trucking was an athlete before they got in, right? A lot of people really didn't have that workout regimen as like I did, or, you know, the minority of people who were athletes before they got into trucking, right? So pretty much I'm going to go over like 3 things that I do out here over the road, and I'll share one thing that I do when I go home, right? Now, you do not have to do everything that I'm saying. Like, I really feel like the dieting aspect of what I'm going to talk about is the most important thing. So this will be like 3 tips, and I'm just going to say, while you're actually driving over the road, the diet is the most important thing. Okay, so the first thing I do to take care of myself is I intermittent fast, right? And so what that is I only eat in an 8-hour window every day, right? So let's say I ate my first meal at 2 o'clock. Well, I have to be done eating for the day by 10 o'clock at night, right? So let's say I ate at 2 p.m. and I finished eating at 10 p.m. I cannot eat another meal again until the next day at 2 p.m. again. So I fast for 16 hours and I only eat within an 8-hour window, right? So intermittent fasting. Now, I will say that is really hard for a lot of people. So I do not think intermittent fasting is for everybody. That is just something that I do. That is the first thing that I do. The second thing is for everybody. This is something that anybody can do. It just takes some discipline. And that is not eating any carbs, like bread, rice, pasta, refined sugar, things like that, right? All the good stuff, pretty much. All the good stuff. However, you can replace those bad foods, or well, the foods that are really good, they taste good, but that are bad for you, you can replace that with healthier options that still taste really good. Like, instead of eating a candy bar, you can eat fruit, right? Instead of eating chips, you could eat almonds, you know, and they have different flavors of almonds, different flavors of peanuts, you know, things like that, right? So just common sense stuff, like no carbs, bread, rice, pasta, can't have pizza, can't have ice cream, can't have Snickers, you know. That would really lower your carb intake if you were able to avoid all that stuff while you're on the road. Because the thing is we as truck drivers, we're sitting in the cab driving for 11 hours a day. So when we eat that bad food, all those carbs are just sitting there turning into fat, right? You're not burning it off. So like I said, number 1, intermittent fasting. Number 2, avoid all carbs. Replace your bad eating habits with good eating habits. That's what I do here on the road, right? And a thing to help you out before I go to number 3, a thing to help you out with eating good food is to only work for a company, or if you own your own truck, but only work for a company, if you're a company driver, that has a refrigerator in their truck. And if they don't, you need to invest in a refrigerator, because that way you can shop at a grocery store and only buy the foods that are on your diet. That's what I do. I only eat out of my truck. I do not really eat truck stop food at all, unless it's like I said, almonds, things like that. But usually I just buy that once a week at a Walmart and stock up for the week and go to the store once a week. You will also save money, by the way, by going to the store and eating out of the store. You definitely will save money. So that's the way you can eat healthy. Take food with you, right? Number 3 is I try to work out every other day. So 3 to 4 times a week. So if I work out on Monday, I'll take a break Tuesday, won't really worry about it. But by Wednesday, I'm like, okay, I need to work out, right? So I try to work out every other day. Now, I'm not able to run or anything like that. So if I'm not able to run, I'll do like squat jumps, ab bridge, sit-ups, push-ups. I'll try to do like 200 of each, you know, and I'll try to do that every other day. Now, I do try to get a run in once a week while I'm on the road. So if I stop at a place and I'm taking like a 34-hour reset, or I stop at a place and it's a truck stop but it's out in the country somewhere, I'll get my phone and I'll set like a 30-minute timer, and I'll just start running like 15 minutes one way, 15 minutes back, do a 30-minute run. Okay, sometimes I'm able to hit a gym at the company I'm with and work out at their gym, but that's only whenever I get through their terminal that actually has the gym. Now, if you're at a big company that has terminals, it's actually a good area most of the time for you to be able to run around their terminal. Just kind of make your own track and run around the terminal. Try to do that once a week. That's what I do. If you don't want to do all that, you don't have to do that. I mean, at least try to get out of the truck and walk. Try to walk 30 minutes every other day. You know, just get out, get your blood flow going, right? So 1, intermittent fasting. 2, avoid all carbs. 3, try to work out every other day. That's what I do. So like I said, before I got into trucking, the way I would come off of over the road was if I lost my health. Now, honestly, it's weird. Like, ever since I became a truck driver, I've actually eaten better, honestly, because I don't have any temptations around me. Like, because I shop at Walmart, I only buy the good food to eat, and I never eat at a truck stop. So it's like, I'm not tempted to eat the bad stuff. Now, when I go home and I'm with my wife or I'm with my family, everybody wants to go out to eat all the time. So it's kind of hard to say no and turn that down, right? But at least while I'm on the road, I stick to this diet. So if I'm out on the road for 6 weeks, I haven't had any bad food for 6 straight weeks. So it actually has helped me to be healthier by being an over-the-road truck driver. It's kind of weird. And maybe if you're a truck driver watching this video, you could relate. Maybe you do something similar to what I'm doing. If you're somebody that struggles with their health, maybe this video will help you out. And like I said, this is the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed. I appreciate you for staying tuned till the end of this video. And like I said, I would appreciate it if you would like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content like this in the future. God bless. Have a great day. Peace out.